Welcome. In this tutorial we will be using the elimination method to solve a system of linear equations. So let's get started. First we need to label each equation. Equation 1, and this one of course is equation 2. Next we look at the x term and the y term, and what we notice is the y terms have the exact same coefficients except opposite signs, and that tips you off right away that what we can do is something very simple. I'm going to draw a line underneath here because what we're going to do is we're actually going to add the equations. We're going to be adding 1 to 2. If we add the two equations, then we need to add the like terms. So for example, if we're going to add 4x, we need to add it to the 2x, which gives a total of 6x. When we add the 3y with the negative 3y, we notice that that will lead to 0, eliminating the y term. And lastly, on the other side, we have 7 plus 5, which gives us 12. I'm just going to tighten up the equation so it looks a little more familiar. 6x equals 12. In order to isolate x, we just simply divide both sides by 6. 6 divided by 6 becomes 1. 1 times x is just x, which equals 12 divided by 6, which is 2. This is the x-coordinate for the solution, or the point of intersection between these two straight lines. We're halfway there. Now we need to find the y-coordinate. In order to find the y-coordinate, we are going to substitute this value x equals 2 into either of the two equations. Either of them will work, so I'm just going to pick equation 1, and I'm going to copy out equation 1 and replace the x with a 2. So in this case, everywhere I see an x, I will replace it with a 2, and now I have an equation with just y. So let's simplify. 4 times 2 is 8. And I'm just copying out the rest of the equation. In order to isolate the y, first let's get rid of the 8 by subtracting 8 from both sides. Again, we need to do that to both sides because if we don't, then it's no longer equal. That leaves us, well, with just 3y, since 8 minus 8 is 0. And on the other side, we have 7 minus 8, which is negative 1. Again, in order to solve for y, we will divide both sides by 3, and we end up with just y equals negative 1 over 3. And this is the y-coordinate to the solution. The only thing left to do is to write the conclusion. Therefore, the solution, or the point of intersection of these two straight lines, is the ordered pair starting with the x value, which is 2 in this case, and then followed by the y value, which is negative 1 over 3. And that is the solution to this question.